guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. You guys know how much I love doing foundation wear test and reviews. I love trying out new foundations. So you guys can tell from the title of the video, we're going to be playing around with the new Huda Beauty Faux Filter Skin Finish foundation stick. I'm so excited. I love foundation sticks, first of all, and I love trying new foundations. So by the way, I did not dye my hair. This is the insert name here highlights. I have the red ones on today and I'm feeling myself. Pretty sure I had like this exact look in middle school and I'm living for it. I put my hair back a little bit though. So yeah, so they sent over the new brush that they launched with this. So this is the Face Build and Buff brush, and then they also sent over the new Water Jelly Hydrating Primer, which I'm also very excited for, and 3 of the foundation sticks. So we have Shortbread, Chai, and Custard. See which one matches me the best, but I'm really excited. This foundation, while I'm filming this, already launched. Let me read a little bit about it. Well, I guess I can read the card. Sometimes just reading from Trend Mood is a little bit easier. But there are 39 shades. It says it's a creamy new formula that melts onto the skin, build up coverage to blur imperfections, or buff and blend to achieve a sheer illuminating skin tint, perfectly compacted into a portable foundation stick. 9 new shades, reworked shade families. So I think this might be like the same shade range as their Faux Filter regular foundation, which I've never tried, so I'm really excited to try this. Has some tips on here. Huda's how-tos. Says it's also introduced a ultra hydrating new primer. The new Water Jelly Hydrating Primer is like a tall drink of water for your face, creating the perfect base for your foundation, which I need. I feel super dehydrated lately. I literally just posted this on my story last night on Instagram, but I've been drinking the liquid IVs because I feel so dehydrated. So this retail for $39. You do get 12.5 grams or 0.44 ounces of product in here. Packaging itself is very nice and sleek and chic. I love this like gradient kind of thing where you can still see the color at the top, but it fades to this really pretty like matte black base. And it's not, I thought it was like magnetic, but it's not. It does snap close, which I do like nice and secure. And yeah, it just is like this diamond shape. Buildable coverage. It's a natural finish. It says it's fragrance-free, vegan, non-comedogenic, waterproof, and 10-hour wear. The Water Jelly Hydrating Primer is $33, and this has 1.18 fluid ounces in here, or 35 milliliters. The brush is also $33 as well. It has like, it's like, ooh, this is actually a really nice brush. It's like a nice like packing kind of kabuki-ish brush, and for the perfect application of all foundation formulas, synthetic fiber brush. So the pyramid side, really shaped to reach tricky areas like around the nose, makes it easy to build up coverage on targeted areas. And then so that's the side, and then the buff brush with a flat surface and rounded edges makes its densely packed bristles for an optimal application for seamless buffing and blending. I've tried to not watch reviews, but I've seen so many of my friends already like kind of talk about this, but I've been hearing that it's like a really beautiful like natural skin-like finish. A lot of my friends either use a brush or a sponge. I typically like to use a sponge. It just depends, but I think I might use both. I have my Makeup Shack sponge as well that I always use. I use my Colourpop Pretty Fresh primer that I always use on one side, and I will use the Water Jelly on the other one. I will be doing a wear test. I'm not sure how long. It's already kind of late right now. It's already 1:28 in the afternoon. I got a late start to the day today, but I will try to wear it for at least 8 hours. You know, I'm not doing anything. Like, I literally am not going anywhere, so I don't know how well this wear test is going to be. Like, it's not going to be like before where I've tried things out and about, running errands, going to Disneyland, things like that. Let me see some foundation stick kind of comparisons. $39 I feel like is pretty typical for Sephora. Like, that's definitely a typical foundation price. So Hourglass is $46, and that one has 7 grams. So this has, how much does it have? 12 grams? This has 12.5 grams. That's a lot of product. So Hourglass is 46, and that one has 7 grams of product. Makeup Forever is 43 with 12.5 grams. So same amount of grams in there. Lancome foundation stick has 0.31 ounces. So a little bit less than the Huda one, and that one is $43. Tom Ford, I've never tried this. Is $88? Okay, well the $88, you get 15 grams of product in there. So that one, I guess $88, you get a lot of product in it. I've never tried that. I probably would never. I feel like $39 is pretty typical, pretty normal price for a Sephora product, you know. So like I haven't done a foundation review in forever, so I forget like what I'm like supposed to say in here. Like if I forget anything, I'll leave it in the description. I do have normal to dry skin right now. It's a little bit normal on the more like dehydrated side right now. I'll leave my foundation shades in other foundations down below for you guys, just in case you guys are a similar skin tone as me. I think the shade Shortbread is going to be the match for me, just from when I opened Chai. This one looks like a tad bit dark, so I think Shortbread might be the one. Custard is a little darker and a little bit more yellow. Looks like it's going to be. So this is Shortbread 200B. Yeah, I could already tell. That's like a perfect match. Wow. That literally blended right into my skin. I Chai just to try it, but yeah, this one definitely is a little bit more warmer. And I can see it a little bit like where it's at, but honestly I feel like I could probably use both. So Shortbread is a light with a beigey pink undertone, and then Chai is a warmer light with a beigey pink undertone. Custard is light with neutral undertone. Okay, you know what, let me try Custard real quick, because I don't really have pink in my skin, so let me just try it really quick. Actually might be, oh no, that one still looks, yeah, that one's way darker. Okay, so we're gonna, wow, I look so pale right now. What is going on? Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the primers first. I'm gonna do one side with my Colourpop one, because I know that this pretty much works with a lot of my foundations. And I'm gonna try this one on this side. So here we go. Here's the different sides. I also will, once I have the foundation on and everything, I will put a close-up clip with my phone, because my phone is honestly a better camera than my actual camera. I'm gonna try the primer first. Ooh, it's very watery, so I probably took way too much for like this side of my face. Ooh, it feels, oh my god, it feels really nice though. I'm gonna put it like halfway on my nose. This feels incredible. You know what? I think I'm just gonna use it all over my face because I like the way it feels. It feels really hydrating, and I feel like if I'm gonna give the foundation a chance, I might as well try it with the primer it's supposed to go with, you know? If you guys want a really affordable, cheaper, hydrating primer, I definitely recommend the Colourpop one. It is my favorite primer ever. I use it every single day. I use it for any face product, like even if I'm just using tinted moisturizer. Honestly, I'll just throw it on sometimes if I'm not even wearing makeup, because I just want like some like hydration. It's really amazing. Honestly though, I will say this, the Huda one feels kind of like it has a grip. Like it's not sticky. It's not like the Milk Hydro Grip one, which that one I don't honestly really like. I know a lot of people love that one. I don't. I just feel like it was a little too like for my face, you know? But this one definitely feels like it has some grip to it, which I like, but it's still hydrating. Feels really nice. Honestly, I can definitely see this being like a go-to primer for me. I really like it so far. It feels nice and hydrated. So I'm gonna start off with this side. I'm gonna do this side with a brush and this side with a sponge. I'm gonna go in with Shortbread. I'm just gonna do 2 swipes. Yeah, see, that looks like a good match. And I'm gonna go in with the Huda brush. I'm using the rounder side. And I'm just going to blend that out. Yeah, that's a good match. I feel like it's literally my exact skin tone. I barely even tapped that in, and it honestly looks like it melted into my skin. I'm shook. Oh my god. It literally doesn't even look like I have anything on my skin, but like in a good way, not like I don't see anything. Like it just literally melted in to my face. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Up here. I have a lot of redness around my nose right now, so this brush is shedding a little bit, literally with like one strand of hair. It doesn't claim to be like full coverage or anything, so, which I love. I love like a light medium coverage, so the brush is shedding a little bit. I don't know how much I like this brush. I feel like it's like a little too big, like just a tad. It blended in the foundation really nicely. Didn't leave any streaks or anything, and I think I love this side by side of what my face looks like right now. looking in the mirror, I feel like this is a good match for me. I can still see my freckles and stuff underneath. We'll add another layer just to see like how much you can build this up, but I'm gonna go on now with this side, and this is the side I'm gonna use with the sponge. So I just took a little bit more on this side, and I'm going in with my sponge. This is a damp sponge. It honestly melts into your skin. I think I like it better with the sponge. I just think sponge works so much better for me because I do have a dry skin, so like it kind of gives that extra moisture too. Oh, this looks beautiful. Also kind of going on this side too. I just feel like when you do use a sponge, it gives you that extra moisture a little bit. It also kind of gives you more of like a dewier, not super dewy, but you know, if you've used a sponge, you know what I mean. Sometimes when you go in with a brush, it doesn't look as natural. It kind of looks a little bit more matte. Go in a little bit more on this side to build it up because I definitely think you do get a little bit more coverage with the sponge because you're kind of just like pressing it in, you know? So I'm gonna add a little bit more right here and see how that works. Yeah, it's literally beautiful. It truly like just becomes one with your skin, if that makes sense. It looks really, really good. Go in with like a tad, like a teeny tiny tad bit of custard. Add like a little bit warmth. If I do want a little bit more warmth, I would use custard, but I feel like my perfect match is shortbread. So now that I have my foundation on, I don't know why on camera I'm looking so pale right now, but I just took a little close-up clip with my phone. I'll put that on the screen right here so you guys can see what it looks like up close. You guys can definitely see it looks a little bit more warmer in my phone camera, and I feel like that's kind of how it looks in person. I don't know why my camera right now is making me look super, super pale, but I get questions like, why does your phone look better than your camera? Because my phone shoots in 4K and my camera does not. That's why I use my phone for close-ups and stuff, because my phone is better honestly than my actual camera. So put on some concealer really quick. I'm going in with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh. This is my favorite concealer, so just taking a little bit. This might be a little too yellow for this foundation. I feel like this concealer works really well with this foundation. It honestly just blends like right in. I'm just gonna set my under eyes really quick with powder. This is just the Fenty, what is this even called? The Pro Setter, the setting powder. I like the finish of the foundation. It's not super dewy or matte. It's like definitely a very natural finish. I am gonna set in this area right here and on my chin. So just for a time estimate, right now it is 1:51, so it's almost 2 o'clock. I think I've had this on for like maybe like 10 minutes so far, so I would say like around like 1:40 is when I finally had like my full face on, so we'll use that for time later on. But yeah, so this is what it's looking like so far. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and I'll show you guys what it's looking like once the rest of my face is on. I feel like I have reached my final form. Like, this is how I'm supposed to look all the time. But anyways, I just finished up the rest of my makeup, and right now it is 2:30 exactly. So I think I've had this on for what, like 40 minutes now. I got like caught up. Somebody came to the door and stuff, and yeah, it's been a while, but it's been 40 minutes since I've had it on, and I will put a close-up clip right here that I took once I did the rest of my makeup. I just took that right now. I did spray my face with the Colourpop Do It spray, just like a little bit. I didn't want to mess too much with like the finish, but I ended up putting like a lot of powder under my eyes because I didn't want like the eyeshadow to get everywhere. It's like baked under my eyes to like catch any shadow that if it would have fallen or anything, and my under eyes felt really dry. I never usually bake under my eyes like that, so I needed like some hydration, so I did spray a little bit, but I don't think it really messed with the finish of it or anything. I think it still looks the same. I really didn't spray like that much, but I just wanted like something, you know? I think it looks really good. I don't think it looks heavy at all. It's not settling in my smile lines. Looks good on my chin. This is usually my problem area. I've talked about this before in other foundation reviews, but my mouth area is my biggest problem area when it comes to foundation. So that looks really good around my mouth, thank God. Really, really like it so far. I think it looks amazing. Anyways, it is 2:30 right now, so I am gonna wear this for at least 8 hours. So if I do check in, it'll probably be somewhere in like the next couple hours, but if anything, I will just check in at the end of the day, hopefully around like 10. So far, so good. I really like the way it looks, and I think it looks really nice on my skin. If you guys were wondering what was on my eyes, I have a lot of stuff on my eyes right now. I have this MAC Powder Kiss eyeshadow in the shade Work Work Work. I love this. It's like a really good red eyeshadow, and I love the finish of these. It really gives that, it's like the same as their Powder Kiss lipsticks, where it's like that like blurred effect. I don't know, it's a really nice eyeshadow, so I've been using that a lot lately. I'm also wearing my favorite eyeshadow as well. This is Urban Decay Relish. If you guys have been here forever, you guys know this is my favorite eyeshadow of all time. Also have the BH Cosmetics Drop Dead Gorgeous palette. I have the shimmer on my lid. I love this palette for the red and the shimmer and the black. I haven't really used any of the other shades yet, but the reds and the black, I do really like that. My lips, I have the MAC Powder Kiss liquid lipstick in, this is the one I'm wearing? Yeah, Burning Love. I love the formula of these lipsticks so much. I wore them in my BoxyCharm video, and I've been obsessed ever since. I love the formula of these. They are literally so amazing. I love them. I also want to talk about the primer really quick. I do like this so far. I do feel like I get more hydration from my Colourpop one, if we're being honest. I just feel like when I wear this, it really does like extremely hydrate my skin. I can tell that I'm not wearing that primer because I do wear that primer so much that when I don't wear it, I can kind of tell when I'm not wearing it. So I do like this. I think I need to try it a couple more times, but it's not like my absolute favorite. I do like that it sticks to the foundation though. That's really good. But I think overall I would still probably use my Colourpop one. That's just my initial thoughts. If anything changes through the day, I will let you guys know at the end. But so far that's kind of like my initial thoughts on it. Foundation itself, really good. 2 thumbs up so far. So I will check in with you guys either in a little while, or you guys will see me at the end of the day. So hey guys, I wanted to do a little check-in really quick. It's 6:30 right now, so it's been on for like almost 5 hours, or around like 5 hours at this point, and I think it still looks really good. I am like a little, I don't want to say shiny, but definitely like it looks lived in, but not like in a bad way. Like it just kind of looks like naturally glowy skin, you know? It looks really good. I'm really happy so far with how it looks. I just went to take Gigi for a walk, so I was like outside. I was like, okay, perfect. This is like the perfect time to do a check-in because I had like walked around. It's like little like half-hour walk. So this is what it looks like after going outside and walking around for a little bit. By the way, look how cute my cup is. If you guys didn't see, I posted this on my other Instagram, but her name is Crafts by Addie. She made this cup for me and I'm literally obsessed with it. It's my favorite. And I'm drinking my liquid IV right now because I have just been super dehydrated lately, so I don't know what's going on. That's besides the point. I just wanted to give you guys a little check-in really quick since I've had it on for a little bit, and I think it still looks really good. I'm so happy with it. Like obsessed with the finish. I think it looks so good. I love the natural like shine that it gives me, but it doesn't make me look too shiny, you know. So far so good. Still 2 thumbs up. If I had my other thumb I would do 2 thumbs up, but it looks so good. Check in with you guys at the end of the day, probably around like 10 o'clock. So yeah, this is what it looks like around 5-ish hours. So I thought I could make it till 10 o'clock. I'm honestly so tired. I've been cleaning for the last like couple hours and I'm like pooped. So we are, I mean, I'm pretty much at the 8-hour mark right now. It's 9:37. I finished putting on the initial application of the foundation at 1:40. So I am a lot shinier than normal, but it doesn't look like super oily. I would definitely say it looks kind of like a more natural, healthier glow. It is almost a little dewy, but it's not anything that the Fenty Beauty blotting powder can't fix. I use this all the time, you guys. I seriously always talk about this. This is like the most underrated product from Fenty. Literally all you do is this. And like literally that's all you need. And like shine gone. I love this. It literally instantly fixes any makeup without making your makeup look cakey. And I love it. It's like that. It looks like how my foundation looked when I initially applied it. So see, like that's why I don't really mind too much anymore if my foundation gets a little shinier or dewy through the day, because I love the Fenty blotting powder to do that. So overall thoughts is I really love the foundation. I love the way that it sat on my face all day long. It didn't feel heavy at all. I actually blended it out. It literally just felt like it just melted into my skin, and even now it didn't settle in my smile lines. My mouth area looks perfectly the same from when I first initially applied it. Definitely recommend it if you guys were thinking about picking it up. I 1000% recommend. I'm definitely going to be using this. I'll probably switch between this and my Colourpop foundation, the Pretty Fresh one. I use that one pretty much every day now. I just want to mention too, the primer, I think I have to use it a couple more times. I don't know how much I like it yet. I still think my Colourpop Pretty Fresh primer is my absolute favorite. I don't think anything can touch that. But I definitely do like it. Like, I don't know if I would recommend it right now. Like, I definitely think it was hydrating, and it definitely made my makeup stick. So I like that. I just don't know if it's worth the $33 I think is how much it is. I don't know. Well, I have to keep trying it, so I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. But the foundation for sure. This I do, and I'm also just like, I don't really know exactly yet, but if you want to pick it up, I think you would like it. I just don't really know my like 100% thoughts on it so far. Like, I like it, but I just don't know if I like recommend it at the moment. The foundation brush, I think you can honestly skip the foundation brush. I liked the foundation a little bit better once I blended it out with a sponge. I just am not a foundation brush person unless I'm using like a tinted moisturizer or something, and I just like kind of apply it really fast like that. But for foundation in general, I just love the way a damp sponge blends out my foundation. A lot of other cheaper foundation brush options out there. This one's a little bit pricey, so I definitely think you can skip. That's my final thoughts on the foundation. Have you tried it out yet? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. I'm gonna go wash my makeup off now because I want to go to sleep. I want to like lay down and watch movies right now, so I'm gonna go do that. And yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.